Students of class 10, I am your Rumadi speaking. I am back to you again, and I hope you are all fit and healthy. Now we are reading how verb follows its subject, because subject and verb, they make a sentence, and so verb is very important, and verb follows its subject following certain rules. These rules are called subject verb agreement. And the last day I taught you some rules. There are many rules you will have to read and you will have to remember. And I also gave you a task the last day. First, let me check the task and then we will proceed with our lesson. Well, the first sentence, fill in the blanks with correct verb. Gold and silver are available here because gold and silver are taken separately. And so, the plural verb are is used. Number B, life, time and money. These three nouns are taken together. They express one single idea. So the verb is singular. Number C, rise and fall. Utthan paton. This is also treated as a single subject because these two nouns express one single idea, and so the verb is singular. Number D, honor and glory. These two nouns also are taken together as a single subject, so the verb is singular. Number E, every Tom, Dick and Harry play or plays golf nowadays. Every Tom, Dick and Harry. Tom, Dick and Harry, this is a phrase. It means রাম শ্যাম যদু মধু যে কেউ এখন গল্ফ খেলে। প্রত্যেক রাম শ্যাম যদু মধু যে কেউ এখন গল্ফ খেলে। সুতরাং these three names are taken together as one single subject, and so the verb is singular. Children, comma, and not a guardian allowed in the bus. What is the subject here, children or guardian? Obviously, children is subject here, and so the verb is plural, though the guardian is in singular number. This is your answer. Check it. Okay? Now, I am going to next rule. See, number E8. Now, here are some subjects underlined. Subjects such as either of, neither of, each of, none of, every one of, any one of, one of, if followed by plural nouns or pronouns, always take singular verb. They might be followed by plural noun or pronoun, but the verb is always singular. So remember and see the examples to make it clear. Number one of the visitors rises up to speak. দর্শকদের মধ্যে একজন কথা বলার জন্য উঠে দাঁড়ান। Now, visitors is in plural number, but as there is one of the at the beginning and it is followed by visitors, so the verb should be singular because one of them means not all the visitors. One of them rises up to speak. Number 2, neither of them plays well. Verb singular because neither of তাদের মধ্যে কেউই ভালো খেলে না. So neither of is followed by plural pronoun them. Still, neither of indicates a single person. তাদের দুজনের একজন একজন করে বোঝাচ্ছে তাদের কেউই ভালো খেলে না। নাম্বার 3, every one of you is a student. You plural number obviously, but every one of it follows every one of. So the verb is singular. Every one of you, you এর সাথে আর বসে, কিন্তু everyone এর পরে বসেছে বলে is a student. Now regarding none of, there is a rule, none of, but in most cases none of takes plural verb. একমাত্র এদের মধ্যে none of বেশিরভাগ ক্ষেত্রে প্লুরাল ভার্ব নেয়, যদিও সিঙ্গুলার ভার্ব ব্যবহারের রীতিও আছে। যেমন none of the girls are present at the meeting. So neither of or none of don't make any confusion. none of এর সাথে বেশিরভাগ ক্ষেত্রে প্লুরাল ভার্ব ব্যবহার হয়। If none of is followed by plural numbers, the verb in most cases is plural. Look at carefully. So either of, neither of, each of, none of, everyone of, anyone of, one of. Remember, this is one rule. Now let us come to the next rule. We will study the use of each. Each. See the following examples. Number 1. We have read each of, if followed by plural number, takes a singular verb. You have just read. So each of the boys was given a cup. Just as the rule we studied here, each of is followed by a singular number. Each of. Here it is in the list. But let us see the next sentences. Number 2. The boys each have done their works. Here the verb becomes plural and the pronoun also becomes plural. Number 3. We each have a duty towards our nation. Have plural verb, our plural pronoun. Why does it happen? Because here the subject is not each of. Here is antecedent. The boys is used as antecedent to each, and the we is used as antecedent to each. Now see, in the sentence number 2 and 3, we see that the word each has an antecedent rule. What is the rule? If each is used after plural noun or plural pronouns, plural verb is used because the antecedent of each is plural. কারণ এখানে each এর antecedent আছে, যেটা ফার্স্ট সেন্টেন্সে নেই। সুতরাং each of এখানে সাবজেক্ট, কিন্তু এখানে নয়। দি বয়েজ, উই, এগুলোই হচ্ছে সাবজেক্ট এবং used as antecedent to each. Remember this rule regarding each. Okay? Now I am going to next rule. This is also very important because you always use these kinds of sentences. When a noun or pronoun is joined with another noun or pronoun by with, together with, as well as, along with, accompanied by, unlike, the verb follows the first subject. So when a noun or pronoun is joined with another, see the example. Number 1, Ram as well as his friends. So as well as his friends, what would you write, is or are? Because the first subject is Ram and it is followed by as well as, so you cannot write here plural verb. The next noun might be plural, but you cannot use plural verb. So you will have to write Ram as well as his friends is expected. রাম এবং তার বন্ধুদের সকলকেই আশা করা হচ্ছে, but Ram is here the subject and it is used before as well as. Number 2, see, accompanied by. One sentence with accompanied by. The captain accompanied by his players now goes into the field. You might think that players is plural, so why not the verb is plural? Because according to grammatical rule, the captain, it is followed by the phrase accompanied by. So the captain is singular and the verb is also singular. And same with the other sentences. I, with my brother, am watching a cricket match. I is the subject, not brother. So you should write am, not is. I am watching a cricket match. This is your subject, and with my brother is inserted here. Number 4, again accompanied by the players. Here you see, here the captain was the subject, and here the players is the subject. The players accompanied by their captain. What is the verb? Plural verb. Now go into the field. So remember, when these are used, when a noun or pronoun is joined with another noun or pronoun by these words, the verb should be singular. Verb follows the first subject, not always singular. If the first subject is singular, then the verb is singular. If the first subject is plural, then the verb is plural. So give importance to the first subject in these cases. Try to remember. Okay. Now I am going to the next rule. This rule is regarding the use of or. Two singular subjects joined by or, the verb is singular. A taxi or a bus is wanted now. Ram or Sham has to go there. But when one subject is singular, another plural, এখানে দুটোই singular subject, তাই singular verb. But when one subject is singular and another plural, the verb agrees with subject nearest to it. ভার্বের সবচেয়ে কাছে যে সাবজেক্ট থাকবে সেই অনুযায়ী ভার্বটা ইউজ করতে হবে। এক্সাম্পল, গীতা অর হার ফ্রেন্ডস টেল দিস। টেল ভার্ব, নিয়ারেস্ট সাবজেক্ট হচ্ছে হার ফ্রেন্ডস, সেই অনুযায়ী এটা প্লুরাল ভার্ব। আবার দেখো, গীতাস ফ্রেন্ডস অর গীতা টেলস দিস, এখানে টেলসের নিয়ারেস্ট হচ্ছে গীতা, ফার্স্ট সাবজেক্ট ইজ নট, হ্যাজ নো ইম্পর্টেন্স হিয়ার। So when you use the verb, in this case you will see which subject is nearest to verb. This is regarding the use of or when joined by or. Okay, now come to next rule. This is regarding the use of either or, neither nor. You frequently use either or, neither nor. This is correlative, but be careful of the use of verb. Don't keep any confusion. Now let us see. Two subjects in singular joined by either or, neither nor, the verb is singular. Either he or his brother. Two subjects, both the subjects are singular, verb is singular. Neither Rabi nor Amol. Rabi, Amol, singular subject, verb is singular, is present here. Neither time nor tide waits for anybody. Time, tide, singular number, and so the verb is singular. But this does not always happen. One subject might be singular, another might be plural. What will you do in that case? Let us see. But when two subjects, one singular and one plural, are joined by either or, neither nor, the verb agrees with the nearest subject, not the first subject. Neither the teacher nor the students, what is the nearest subject? Students, it is plural, are in the class. Again, either the members or the president is sure to come. Here the nearest subject is the president. It is singular, and so the verb is singular. But some famous grammarians say that in this case the plural subject should be placed nearest the verb. এটার মানে হচ্ছে, কিন্তু অনেক বিখ্যাত গ্রামারিয়ান মনে করেন যে আইদার অর নাইদার নরে ক্ষেত্রে একটা সাবজেক্ট সিঙ্গুলার এবং আরেকটা প্লুরাল হলে প্লুরাল ভার্বকেই, প্লুরাল সাবজেক্টকে ভার্বের সামনে সবসময় রাখতে হবে। সুতরাং তোমরাও সেই রুলটা জেনারেলি ফলো করবে। সো আইদার দ্য মেম্বার্স, ইট ইজ, এটার চেয়ে বলছেন গ্রামারিয়ানরা যে একটা যেটা প্লুরাল সাবজেক্ট আছে ফার্স্ট সেন্টেন্স, এইটা আরও বেশি গ্রামাটিক্যাল। এনিওয়ে, দিস রুল ইজ অলসো অ্যাকসেপ্টেবল বাই সাম গ্রামারিয়ানস, but try to follow this rule. Plural subject is to be placed nearest to the verb. Number 3, again when subjects of different persons are joined by either or neither nor, তখন তোমরা কি করবে, different পার্সনের সাবজেক্ট, the verb agrees with the subject nearest to it, এখানেও ভার্বের সবচেয়ে কাছে যে সাবজেক্টটা থাকবে সেই অনুসারে ভার্ব ব্যবহার করবে। যে পার্সন থাকবে, আইদার ইউ অর আই, ইউ এর সাথে তো আর বসে না, বাট আই ইজ নিয়ারেস্ট টু দ্য ভার্ব, সো আই অ্যাম মিস্টেকেন, আইদার ইউ অর আই অ্যাম মিস্টেকেন। নেক্সট, নাইদার হি নর ইউ আর মিস্টেকেন, হি আছে কিন্তু ভার্বের সবচেয়ে কাছে ইউ আছে, সেই ধরে আমাকে ভার্বটা আমাদের করতে হবে প্লুরাল বা পার্সন অনুসারে যে ভার্ব আসছে সেই ভার্ব। So these are some rules regarding the subject verb agreement. Remember these rules, and there are many other rules, and all the rules of subject verb agreement are very important, because you often have to use sentences like this, and you sometimes think which verb am I to use, singular verb or plural verb. So remember these rules, and next day I will ask you, or I will give you some task, and then you will check the answers with mine, and in the meantime you memorize these rules. These rules are called subject verb agreement. So let me stop here today. Next day we will meet you. Until then, keep fit and healthy, and thanks to all of you who are watching my online teaching so long.